this video to cover personal finance courses from Study.com. And after about 5 minutes, there's also a demo on Study.com for other courses. And I'm just going to go through this personal finance real quickly. What you could do is that you could pause the video to read a little bit more as I go along, scroll. This divided into 12 chapters. And let me go and expand all. Okay, so this is chapter 1, Introduction to Personal Financial Planning. And here we go. This is lesson 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 lesson for chapter 1. Chapter 2 is about money management skill. And talk about balance sheet, allowance, spending money wisely, pretty basic. What it is that sometimes you might pick up a terminology or a concept. You could Google it and to learn more about it. What it is that each lesson is about 8 minutes long, and you could download into a PDF file, and then you could study or read it later. Also, you could download the video lecture. This is chapter 3, personal taxes. It's all about tax in United States. Chapter 4, personal checking and savings account. And number 5, interest rate types and then the risk. And number 6, personal credit and loans. And then chapter 7, planning for major purchases, such as home and car, deed of trust, title, insurance. Chapter 8, the importance of personal insurance. About personal property and liability insurance, what is an umbrella policy, and so on. They even have the basic of pet health insurance about animal. Number 9, personal investing. Mutual fund and annuity and stocks and other types of investment. Number 10, which is kind of this last half of a person's life, retirement and estate planning. And so with personal finance, there are a block of the stage of life, how old the person is by age group. So number 11, study for finance 102. Those are just a flashcard. Okay, this is the end of this personal finance. If you you could pause and stop, but I'm going to go into. Oh, by the way, if you sign up for this Study.com, it's $29.99 for a whole month, just a basic. But if you want to have certification or a degree from the online Study.com, there are other requirements, and the price is a little bit different. So you could download and sign up for 1 or 2 months, and then download all the PDF and then study it later. So here you could go profile, and then you could go down here for membership and billing. I think I double click that. And this is where you go and pause the account or cancel subscription. So this is where you could pause it. This is where you update your billing information or change plan. So that's the end of this. Part 2 is about Study.com. I'm just going to go briefly to go over that. So it has courses. Let me go to First, it have different section. One is educational level. So whether it's from starting preschool to all the way to college and professional development. So the default is always all. So if I select, let's say, elementary, middle school, then it goes from 6th to 8th grade. And then I'm come down here, the next section is about subject. And these are the subject. And let's say if I want to do science, 6th grade science, what kind of science? Let's say I want to do biology. So what kind of biology? I just leave it as just a biology. And then another section, what are your goals? What do you want to do with 6th grade biology? And you could say, I want test preparation or study or homeschool or career. So I choose study. So under that, I'm just leave it as a default. So let me go back up and see there are 2 pages of listing. And let's go back up here to see what are my choices for 6th grade biology. So you have life science. So I say, okay, this is good. And you have 241 lessons. So I click on that. So you have syllabus. This is the place I go because then that will I'll look at to see what kind of course content they have. By the way, the first lesson is on the upper right. The link is to start the first lesson is not at the bottom of the page. And so this is life science middle school. So I scroll down here and it shows there are 35 chapters. Okay, and then these are the lessons on chapter 1 introduction. So if I click on here, it will have the video. I think it's going to be really loud. Let me turn. Oh, okay. Let me turn down the volume. Okay. So
Scientific method is an organized way of studying something. The scientific method is something that all scientists learn and it's surrounded by a fence.
so this is
He's really anxious to
this is
pet
very
the
good for
dogs,
kids
but
to learn.
James doesn't want.
And so here you are. You have right here on the right side. You have some of the lesson, the upcoming lesson for this module. So this is actually the transcript of the video. Oh, by the way, here, the instructor, the profile of the instructor is here. And you could adjust the speed of the video if you want to. And then scroll all the way down that this is where the transcript, the whole lecture for this. So you could go print lesson or you could do next lesson. So I click on print lesson and I could save it as a PDF file. Here's a scroll bar in the middle. So you could scroll all the way down and then just look at the pages. I think there are 2 or 3 pages. And then you could click save to save it in a flash drive or a computer. I advise to save it in the external drive, like a flash drive or yeah, something outside of the computer. Okay, and click save, and there you go. So this is the end of this video. I don't want to keep it too long. Bye bye.